Welcome! In this video, I'm going to introduce you with a few functionalities of Maraingo. Here you can see the main screen displaying dashboards which come from data that we have in your database. For example, if you click here, we can have access to your images status with the latest images that you have recovered for the day, for instance. You can have also a status on your annotations with the new annotations which you have performed or even the one remaining to be done. And here you can have, for example, a comparison between your model and external data sources that you may have mapped with the application. You can also compare different models and a shadow model, for example, with a production model. And many other things you can do. For example, here you can have an alert mechanism showing that, for example, in this city, in this airport, your model is down because it's doing less inferences. Let's go here. This is your model's control center. You can do a lot of things. You can provide images to annotate to your annotators. You can launch an experiment, an evaluation. You can manage your automatic jobs. Let's go here. Provide images to annotate. Here you can say, yes, I want to give a recurrent annotation job, so every 2 weeks I can provide 50 images to annotate, for example, for evaluation. You can say on which dates you want the images to be sent, knowing that you can control the number of images to be sent for annotation, and then you have a lot of metadata. For example, here, the airport, the camera side, I can say I want images from the right camera only, the time of the day, which can play on the brightness of the images, for instance, the weather conditions, the same. And here you can say which annotation type you want to do, and if you want to do pre-annotations, knowing that you would have, in this case, a model training at the same time as you're annotating, and little by little it will pre-annotate your images and cluster them depending on its predictions of which images belong to which classes, so that you can go quicker in your annotation. So you can launch experiments. An experiment is basically a retraining. It can be recurrent or not. For AutoML, for instance, you can also say which annotations you want to choose, and you can reuse an existing data set that you have version or not. You can say you want to experiment on the data set itself with different dates and composition of the data set, on the model, and for example on metadata like the airports. You can give the number of images and then the habitual ratios. You can also tune the hyperparameters either manually or automatically using the hyperband method, which is coming from a paper, to optimize the search, the cost of this search, and we are also using Bayesian optimization to find the best hyperparameters for you. So you can do all of these things. In launch evaluation, basically the same options as provide images to annotate. Here we can see into the automation center we have different jobs, automatic jobs which are run. Some of them we have paused, the other ones are still running. For example, here we have a bi-weekly annotation job for the evaluation. We have stopped our AutoML job. We have an automatic retraining job, and here an evaluation which is running every 2 weeks to monitor the model. I would like also to mention that this app is available on desktop and on mobile, which is what you're seeing right now. I hope you have liked this presentation, and I hope to hear from you very soon.